So I'm reading this book, The Road Less Traveled by Dr. M. Scott Peck. So in the very beginning, life is difficult. This is a great truth, one of the greatest truths. It is a great truth because once we truly see this truth, we transcend it. Once we truly know that life is difficult, once we truly understand and accept it, then life is no longer difficult. Because once it is accepted, the fact that life is difficult no longer matters. Most do not fully see this truth that life is difficult. Instead, they moan more or less incessantly, noisily, or subtly about the enormity of their problems, their burdens, and their difficulties as if life were generally easy, as if life should be easy. They voice their belief noisily or subtly that their difficulties represent a unique kind of affliction that should not be and that has somehow been especially visited upon them or else upon their families, their tribe, their class, their nation, their race, or even their species, and not upon others. I know about this mourning because I have done my share. Life is a series of problems. Do we want to mourn about them or solve them? Do we want to teach our children to solve them? So, here he is talking about a great truth that life is difficult. And he's making things very clear that this is a great truth. This is a great truth because once we accept it, we transcend it. सो ज़्यादातर जो दिक्कत आती है वो हमारी ये धारणा में आती है कि लाइफ शुड बी इजी. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल आपको जाना है जिम और आपको पता है बहुत मेहनत लगेगी, स्ट्रगल है, भीतर से विरोध आ रहा है. बट ये सब एक मान्यता की वजह से भी होता है कि आप ये मानते हो कि लाइफ इजी होनी चाहिए. बट दैट इज़ नॉट द ट्रूथ. लाइफ इज़ डिफ़िकल्ट एंड दैट इज़ द ग्रेट ट्रूथ. That is why this lesson is very important. Anything that any complaint or everything you have about life, it comes from this fundamental assumption that life should be easy. But life is not like that. They Life is a series of problems. Do we want to mourn about them or solve them? So there are just problems, okay? And even if you have to do anything, then you have to fight. अगर आपको पढ़ना भी है, आपको कोई बुक पढ़नी है और आपने सालों से कोई बुक नहीं पढ़ी है, तो एक बहुत विरोध आएगा भीतर नहीं पढ़ने का, क्योंकि दैट्स द वे लाइफ इज. बट इट्स if you accept this, that life is difficult in the first place, and you acknowledge it, then it will no longer matter to you, because anyway life is difficult, so you are not expecting anything to be easy. And that is a great philosophy to have. I mean, most of us, we just complain about our situation, about our circumstances, and in themselves they are not uh, unique, because everyone has some kind of situation in their life. But our insistence that life should be easy make it very 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 difficult to cope with. So this is a great lesson, and I recommend everyone to read this book. It's a great book, The Road Less Traveled by M. Scott Peck.